Hello everybody, this is Carmen with Elemental Designs and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys what I created for our Holly Jolly Christmas hop. This is the second week of the hop and I want to say thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking out my video. If you're not subscribed, I hope that you do subscribe. And here I'm going to show you what I have created. I also will have videos on how I made these, but those will be coming up after. So the first thing I want to show you guys are these ornaments that I made, and I'm just gonna bring them all down. All right, so this is these are the clear ornaments that you buy at your Dollar Tree, and what I've used is some Glamour Dust by Deco Art, which is a very fine glitter. I've also used, if I can pull it up real quick, I've also used some of this trim right here to adhere onto the outside and also to kind of wrap around the top. I left my ornaments rather on the simple side. And then for those of you that have seen, I just received from Deco Art ornament glue. It's like an ornament glue. It's like a very liquidy kind of glue that you pour on the inside of your clear ornaments, and then you just allow it to kind of swirl inside, and then you sprinkle in your glitter, and then you pretty much have a fully coated interior so that you don't have that glittery mess kind of falling all over the place. So it's really awesome, and I will have a video on how I created these coming up sometime today or tomorrow. But this is the first one that I did, and I really like how it looks. It's very shiny and glittery. I love that. And this is the gold color on the Glamour Dust, because they have gold and they have ice crystals, which is their white version. And then this is another one that I did. Now for this one, I experimented a little bit, and I went ahead and added some of the chunky sequins, like the bigger ones. So on the inside, we'll have little stars, and I have a little bit of leftover from the gold from one of the other ones that I did. I didn't want to put it to waste. So I kept this one rather simple. I didn't decorate the little top of it, but I did add the Glamour Dust in gold and ice crystal on the inside, and I also went ahead and added stars. So I have, let me see if I can zoom this in a little bit for you guys. Give me 1 second. I just have to open up my cam software. And then I also added, while that's kind of zooming in, I'll show you guys again, I also added some pieces on the outside. So I have stars and little circles of the sequins kind of on the outside, and then I have a lot of tiny little stars and some of the red sequins that are a little bit bigger on the inside. Like this is on the inside, but this one right here is like on the outside. And that's kind of how I did that. And I think I should be able to show you guys right about now. Let's see how this looks. All right, so yes, you can definitely see it there. So if you see here, I have all the little tiny kind of stars. Those are all inside, and it did actually hold it up really well. But I would recommend that you don't shake it too much, because I did do that. I did like shake it a lot. I'm just trying to get them all, all coated on the inside. And then unfortunately, I made some of them kind of fall off. Not too many, but because the glue wasn't dry yet, I did make some of them fall off. So you might want to do this like in 2 parts if you're going to do this. I would say to get your glitter, get your sequins coated in first. And let that kind of sit for a few and let that kind of dry for a few. And then if you want, then afterwards go in with your glitter and apply that after, so that you have the sequins kind of really up against the plastic and really showing nicely. But overall, it did really do a good job, and it held up really well inside. And it does glue down the sequins as well as all the fine glitter. So really nice and very fun. It looks different from every side that you kind of see it. And I'm sorry for the glare, you guys. And then this is another one that I did where that has washi, not washi, double-sided tape. I might have to do that. And I repeated the same thing where I added all the little tiny stars in first after I've applied my glue. And then I went ahead and applied some of the Glamour Dust glitter on the inside. And so that has all these little fine stars all around. And it has a little bit of a shaker element because probably some of them fell off. And then I went ahead and again with the little gold trimming that I used on the other one and just applied that, cut it down to size, and then just kind of wrapped it around it just to give it a nice little added touch. And then this is the last one. And this one, what I did is I actually put all the sequins on the outside, and then I added the glitter on the inside. And then this is how that one kind of looks. And I just did like a quirky little band of all the little stars. And they're just all like different Christmas colors, yellow, greens, and reds and whites. But overall, that's kind of how that looks. And then my last thing that I created for this, and if I do end up coming up with like other ideas for ornaments, then I'll just do those on a separate video. I created these. And these are all, these are really big, by the way. You guys know I needed to have that kind of large element, right? And pretty much this is all from folding, pretty much cardstock that I use. I use the red cardstock in the Craftsmith brands that I got from Michaels. And I went ahead and I just kind of made I cut some strips down like this. I still have some left over to make others. I cut some strips down. These are the 12 by 12, and then I cut these strips down in half, so these are 6 inches long. And then what I did is I pretty much glued the ends. Let me put this out. And then I glued the ends. After it dried, then I kind of squished them down. But again, I do have a video on how I made these because I did record myself making these from beginning to end. So that will also be coming up. And then what I did is on the side, so that it wouldn't be so plain, I went ahead and just added a little bit of the washi tape that I received from Mom to Create, which is this one right here that has the little Christmas trees. So thank you so much, my friends. That definitely helped me out a lot. And I added those little things there. And then here I just kind of curled them and then glued them together. But you'll see all of that. And then to hold this one up, I added this little ribbon right here on the top. And then again, what I did is I added some of my embellishment glue, which is the Dollar Tree glue that I use. And then I just sprinkled some of, you know, the Glamour Dust glue right here. I'm going to have to move that light bulb because I do see I'm getting a lot of glare for some of these things. And then this is the little bow that I made for last week's hop, but I didn't get to incorporate it in anything. So I had these 2 little bows there, so I figured these would be cute for the centers. And I thought that since these were kind of large, that these would be great to hang like in the bottom of the tree, like towards the bottom, so that they kind of hang, you know, down there somewhere, or even somewhere towards the top. And this is, well, let me show you this all the way through and through. So I got all of that nice goldy glitter on there. And then this is the second one that I made. And on this one I did add 2 hooks because I figured I can add it to 2 of the branches off the Christmas tree, just in case. That way it stays a little bit more leveled as opposed to it kind of hanging off to the side with it being like this. That way it kind of stays nice and leveled, because I only used 4 on this one because it was the 4 that I had left over. Even though I do have a lot of strips, I was running low on time. So I did the ornaments first, and then I'm like, I need something else. So then I kind of whipped these up last minute. And again, the same thing. I added a little bow. I glued it to the center. I did some curls at the end, and I glued all of these to each other. So everything is kind of glued onto each other. Well, it didn't start off like that, but once I added the glue again in the top to get all these little rims off the top and add the glitter, then they kind of attach themselves to one another, which was fine because it actually works out even better that way. That way they don't move and they stay pretty much like that. And this is pretty much how this looks. I'm learning something new every day, you guys. I've seen a lot of you guys' projects, and they're absolutely amazing. I have no doubt that everybody's going to come out with something different, and I'm so inspired by all of you guys and everything that you guys create on a regular basis. But even more so with things like this, like ornaments and just these kinds of special projects, because you know, Christmas comes every year. So whatever I didn't get to do this year, now I have it. Hey, I can do this next year. And definitely, you know, it piques my creativity. So I want to thank you guys so much for your efforts, and just your time and everything that you've put into this hop has been amazing. And I have loved watching every single one of you guys' videos thus far. I am going to be having a giveaway at the end of this Christmas hop, for every single one of my videos. I'm not sure if I'm gonna kind of go halfway through and do a giveaway for the first couple of videos and then do another giveaway for the last couple of videos. That way I don't bog myself down too much. But sorry about that, you guys. I'm still under the weather. I know you probably heard that every single video I have left for the past couple of days, but I'm still recovering, almost there but not quite there. And you guys catch this, I will be going live today at 6 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and put up my reminder video, and I'm going to go ahead and get this video up and loaded. I know my hubby SAZON and Crafts is going to be putting his video up shortly as well. We just had a really hectic day today, so we didn't get the chance to do it earlier, but we're getting it done, and you'll have those in a few short moments. If you haven't subscribed to all the ladies in the hop, please, I urge you to go ahead and do so. They're all awesome crafters, and everybody's creativity is just so different, so unique, and just so awesome to watch it manifest. So thank you guys so much once again. Have an awesome weekend, and I will definitely catch you guys on our next week's hop. Super excited for that one as well, and thank you all so much for watching. Goodbye, you guys. Oh, and stay tuned for the DIYs on the ornaments. I'm going to have two videos showing this process, and then one showing how I created these. Bye, you guys. I'm still trying to end the video. Don't laugh.